Hi students, how are you? I hope each one among you are doing good and well. Welcome to Subnit's classes. This is Rahmat Latif and today we are going through briefly through our chapter known as Reproduction in Organisms. One who hasn't took detailed classes of this chapter can go through my previous videos. There you will find this part in 5 videos, and you will you will finish your chapters in those 5 videos. After that you can watch this video. Okay, this is going to be very brief. First of all, we will see its very first topic, that is lifespan. What actually lifespan is? Lifespan is simply a period from birth to natural death of an organism. Okay? Lifespan is simply a period from birth to the natural death of an organism. The period from birth to natural death is simply known as lifespan. I hope this concept of lifespan is clear. But, please remember that lifespan of organisms are not necessarily correlated with their sizes. As you can see that various organisms have same size almost, but their lifespan varies. They have large variation in their lifespans. Say for example, we have example of crow and parrot. Lifespan of crow is 15 years, while that of parrot is 140 years. Okay, but you will see that their size is almost same. Their size is almost same. I hope this concept is clear. We have example of crow and parrot. They are almost similar in size, but their lifespan varies in a large number, in a huge number, because lifespan of crow is 15 years and that of parrot is only 140 years. You will see that there is huge difference in their lifespan. Okay, but their size is almost similar. We have another example of banyan tree and mango tree, peepal tree. Okay, we have these examples. Since the size of these trees are almost similar, but there's huge difference in their lifespan. Okay, so you can say that lifespan is really not necessarily correlated with the size of organisms, because size of organisms might be similar, but there is huge difference in their lifespan. Please remember this. Okay, I hope this concept of lifespan is clear. I'm again repeating, lifespan is simply the period from birth to natural death of an organism, but it's not necessary that sizes will affect the sizes will affect lifespan, because size of crow and parrot is almost similar, but there is huge difference in their lifespan. Similarly, banyan tree and mango tree, despite being of similar size, there is huge difference in their lifespan. Please remember. Okay, after lifespan we saw reproduction. Okay, reproduction is simply, first of all, it's a biological process. Okay, it is a biological process in which an organism gives rise to young one, gives rise to offspring similar to itself. You will see most of us are like, we have some characteristics, we have some features like our parents, either that of father or that of mother. Okay, parents. Okay, This is reproduction. Reproduction is simply a biological process in which an organism gives rise to young one offspring similar to itself. Okay. After that, what happens? That offspring will grow, and that offspring will, give birth to their young ones. I hope this concept is clear. Now the question is, why reproduction is necessary? As we can live without reproduction. Although we can't live without water, we can't live without food, we can't live without basic necessities, but we can live without reproduction. Then what is the necessity of reproduction? Reproduction is necessary because it ensures the continuity of generation after generation. Say for example, any organism stop reproducing, so it won't be able to give rise to its next generation. Since when there is no next generation, its generations won't continue. Their generation will stop at a particular point. Okay, that's why reproduction is necessary. I'll write it down here. Reproduction ensures the continuity of species generation after generation. I hope this concept of reproduction is clear. Now please see, reproduction is mainly of two types. First one is asexual reproduction, and another one is sexual reproduction. Okay, asexual reproduction is that type of reproduction in which only single parent is involved. Okay, single parent involved. Sexual reproduction, two parents are involved. Okay, that too of opposite sex, male and female. We will see asexual reproduction. As I said, asexual reproduction, it's that type of reproduction in which single parent is involved. Okay, single parent is asexual reproduction. It's that type of reproduction in which only single parent is involved. Okay, and you will see, since single parent is involved, there is no another genetic makeup in the offspring. There is no another DNA in the offspring, no another kind of genetic makeup. That's why the offspring which is produced in asexual reproduction is similar to its parents, exact copies of their parent. They are the exact copies of their parents. That's why we call the offsprings as clones. In asexual reproduction, offsprings are known as clones. Please remember. Okay, why they are known as clones? Because they are they are similar to their parents, either physically or genetically. They are exact copies of their parents, or we can say clones simply means when offsprings are similar to their parents, either morphologically or genetically. They are similar in both the ways, physically and genetically. As you may have heard about, asexual reproduction is of various types. First one is binary fission. Binary fission simply means, when a parent or a cell divides into two. It divides into two like this. It gives rise to offsprings like this, in this manner, by cell division. Okay, but this is known as binary fission because the division is exact. Okay, it gives two equal halves of offspring. Example of binary fission is amoeba. Okay, its example is amoeba. But under favorable conditions, amoeba shows binary fission. But under unfavorable conditions, amoeba shows multiple fission. Under unfavorable conditions, amoeba shows multiple fission. What multiple fission means? Multiple fission simply means when a cell divides into so many cells in order to produce more than two offsprings. Okay, what happens basically when there are unfavorable conditions? Amoeba withdraws its pseudopodia. False covering. Okay, it excretes out pseudopodia and excretes a three-layered hard covering or cyst around itself. Okay, and this phenomenon is known as encystation, since cyst is developing outside the body of amoeba. This phenomenon is known as encystation, and when favorable conditions appear again, amoeba divides by multiple fission and releases so many spores into the environment and those spores develop into new amoeba, new organism. I hope this concept is clear. Another, we have cell division. Cell division means simply division in cells, and this division may be unequal or equal. Okay, this type of division took place in this type of reproduction took place in protists and moneras. Okay, I hope this concept is clear. Another one we have budding. What happens in budding? In budding, simply, in budding you will see that a small bud is produced in an organism which initially remains attached to organism or parent cell. But after some time, when it attains some growth, it gets off of that organism or parent cell and grows into a new organism. It occurs in yeast. See how? Say for example, this is parent cell. A small bud is produced initially, which eventually gets off. Okay, and this matures into new organism. I hope this concept is clear. After budding, we have fragmentation. You will see in fragmentation, small fragments happen actually now. Say for example, this is any organism, this pen is any organism. It divides into so many fragments, and each fragment will grow into new organism. Okay, its example is earthworm. As you may have noticed that in plants we don't use asexual reproduction. We don't use term asexual reproduction. We use term vegetative reproduction. Okay, and in vegetative reproduction you will see that it's that type of reproduction which took place in plants, and in plants it took place through so many mediums. Say for example, asexual reproductive structures like zoospores, through zoospores. Okay, we have so many spores, and please remember, zoospores are microscopic motile structures. Okay, vegetative reproduction also took place through some structures, say for example runners, rhizomes, suckers, tubers, offset, bulb. These are the structures through which vegetative reproduction in plants took place. Now we will see sexual reproduction. As I already mentioned, sexual reproduction is that type of reproduction in which two parents are basically involved, okay, and that too of opposite sex, male and female. Male will form male gametes known as sperm, and females will form female gametes known as ovum. Okay, sexual reproduction. In sexual reproduction we have three main stages. First stage is pre-fertilization. Another stage is fertilization, and the final stage is post-fertilization events. Okay, we will see what will happen in pre-fertilization events. What will happen in pre-fertilization? Pre-fertilization events include two types of events. First one is gametogenesis, and another one is gamete transfer. Okay, what will happen in gametogenesis? In gametogenesis, simply what will happen, two types of gametes will be formed. One type of gamete will be formed in males, and another type of gamete will be formed in females. Or we can say male gametes will be formed in males and female gametes will be formed in females. Male gametes are known as sperm, as I already mentioned, and female gamete is known as ovum. Gamete transfer simply means transfer of gamete. Transfer of male gamete into the female genital tract. Okay, that is known as insemination. What? Insemination. When insemination simply means when male external genitalia gets into the vagina or female genital tract in order to transfer the gamete, transfer the male gamete. Okay, that process is known as insemination. Obviously, what will happen after transfer of gamete? Fertilization. Or another name of fertilization is syngamy. Okay, syngamy simply means fusion of male and female gametes. Okay, fertilization simply means fusion of male and female gametes. Okay, male gamete sperm, I'm again saying, and female gamete ovum. Once they will fuse, they will form a structure, single celled structure known as zygote. Okay, once they will fuse, they will form a structure known as zygote. Okay, zygote is nothing but a single cell. Okay, what will happen actually? Male gamete will contain 23 chromosomes. I already mentioned how. Female gamete will contain 23 chromosomes, haploid chromosomes. Okay, once they both will fuse, they will form a zygote. Please remember, and in zygote you will see, sorry, it's here, 23 chromosomes. Okay, and in zygote you will see the 23 chromosomes from male and 23 chromosomes from female will fuse, and they will form zygote, which is of 46 chromosomes. Okay, after fertilization, post fertilization events will occur. Okay, post fertilization events will occur. What comes under post fertilization events? Under post fertilization events you will see embryogenesis, and embryogenesis simply means formation of embryo, that too from zygote. Okay, formation of embryo from zygote. I hope this concept is clear, how embryogenesis took place. Okay, I hope this concept is clear, how embryo is formed from zygote, and that process is known as embryogenesis. Please remember. Moving forward, we will see how will embryo will form from zygote. It will simply, what will happen in zygote, cell division and cell differentiation will take place. Okay, through cell division zygote will through cell division what will happen, zygote will get divided into so many cells through a division known as mitosis. Okay, mitosis will occur in zygote, and a single cell zygote will get divided into so many cells, but at the same time cell differentiation will also occur. Okay, through cell differentiation what will happen, through cell differentiation simply these cells will be arranged. Okay, these cells of zygote will be arranged in order to form particular organ or organ system. I hope this concept is clear. I hope this concept of asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction is clear. Okay, and after post fertilization events what will happen basically, a person or a woman will be able to deliver the baby safely out of her body after a period known as gestation period, and gestation period of humans is 9 months. I hope this concept of reproduction in organisms is clear, since this was brief about the whole topic. If you haven't watched my previous videos in which I teach this chapter in detail, kindly watch those videos. We will meet in another session. Till then, bye bye, take care, Allah Hafiz. Thank you so much.